Alright guys, let's get straight into it. You're joining me from inside the Evo. Before we start this video, I just wanted to announce what's going on with the channel and stuff like that, basically for the future and whatever else like that. As you guys know, obviously RSK is me and Alex, but I know a lot of you are subscribed for Barra content in particular, and some of you were subscribed obviously for my content, which was the MPS at some stage, and now the Evo. So what I've done is I made a second channel which I'll be uploading weekly on for more in-depth videos of the Evo. RSK I'll still be uploading obviously as frequently as I can, but I'll be uploading more in-depth for the Evo basically on that channel. So all ready for what I've got planned for the Evo is to build the motor. I know I said it when I bought it that I said, you know, there was gonna be something I haven't done before, which happens to be building the motor, which I've never touched before. So it's gonna be a good learning process for me and the rest of you guys if you follow along. So yeah, I'll chuck a link at the top of the screen or a button or something. Either way, I'll put a link down below to the new channel if you guys want to follow along with more Evo content and more content to come in the future, especially for the Evo. So yeah, if you want to see more of it, follow that along. I'll be building the motor, so that'll be a bit of a series, gaining some power, getting some corn syrup in the fuel tank, if you know what I mean. Eventually big turbo, and there's just so much plans and ideas for this car that it's ridiculous. And I know, just judging by the stats, that a lot of the Evo content is not getting looked at as much as some. So I don't really want to upset the other people on this channel that have to keep seeing Evo content when maybe they don't want to, because it's maybe not what they subscribe to in the first place. As I said, they might be here for Barra stuff, which Alex will be on top of that. Just wanted to put this in quickly for the video because it may be the last long type of video of the Evo that's going to be on RSK for the build and stuff. Again, I'll chuck clips on RSK and I'll still be doing a lot with RSK, but it's just more, as I said again, more in-depth, more longer, deeper videos of the Evo for you to see. So make sure you subscribe down below where I chuck the link, and keep up to date. By the time you see this video, there might not be an up video yet, as I'm waiting for one freaking part to get here for the engine build to start. I've got literally everything. I can't make a start until I get this part. Once that's done, then the videos will be coming in of building the motor, or building the head, sorry, and yeah, getting into that. So yeah, subscribe, leave a link down below, or leave it above, wherever it's going to be. Subscribe, follow along. Remember, RSK's family. Stay tuned for the rest of the video of my Manifold, as it looks sick. And I forgot to film a outro for it. Don't even remember. It was a while ago that I installed this, but I don't remember. So yeah, remember, RSK's family. Spread the word. We'll see you in the next one. Keep watching. It's actually really funny that, because I literally, if you follow me on my personal account on Instagram, I posted on there, is it essential to go for a drive and take the Evo out, because I haven't taken it out in like 3 weeks for a drive. Oh, no way. Brand new bolts, if that gives you a hint of what I've got. Brand new gaskets, which is good. I didn't think it was coming with the gaskets. I don't want to touch it. Oh, here she is. So, I don't know if this will be in the same video or another video. This might be in the install video for it, to be totally honest.
Tomorrow.
So, today, anyway, we've going to, as I would have revealed probably at the start of this, the Manifold exhaust manifold. So last night I went past Bunnings, I got WD-40 penetrating oil, so not just normal WD-40, and let that soak overnight. I'm gonna spray it again now as well, probably let it sit for 5-10 minutes, and then give them a crack, because I do not want these studs snapping, especially in the head. I don't need that at all right now. I just want this manifold in. So I hope if I can get the manifold in today, then I'm happy. If I can't, which I have faith that I can do it, it's more I can't start the car today. One, I don't have the intercooler piping yet, as I need to pick that up, probably this Arvo or tomorrow or something like that. Oh, probably this Arvo. And two, I need one of those, well, unless you know, comment down below if there's an easier way so I know for future. But for the radiator to flush it, you need that big funnel that's like sealed to the radiator cap, so that when you start the car, all the bubbles will flow out. So yeah, it was just this one, Specialist Penetrant Fast Release. And so we'll just chuck some more on these. Alright, massive freaking shout out to WD-40 Specialist Penetration Oil, whatever. Oh, I just stuffed around with that for quite a while. Basically what I had to do is the two 14mm nuts, the motor was fine. Two bottom outside ones are 14s, and then the inside ones are 12 mils. I've left them all loose for now, and then I'm gonna put them one by one over on the floor over there in the same order. What is on the lens? Great. See if we can push down on this turbo and slide the manifold out without taking the radiator out. I know I've said it 100 times, but if we don't have to get the radiator out, I'm happy. If we do, we do. Ooh. Fuck. We did it. Oh my god. It's possible by yourself to do. All I did is, if this helps anyone, is put a piece of timber just sitting here, piece of soft bit of timber sitting here, in between the manifold in the gap, just here. I pressed a pry bar against the, let me get my torch. Pry bar against here, moved the turbo backwards. I already had the aftermarket dump, so it was never bolted. Not that I'm trying to take the turbo out anyway. That's the clearance I had. Literally, probably 10 mil from the stock turbo, and yeah, the movement's there. I did have to loosen the bolts on the dump and the front pipe, but yeah, there is play. The old manifold is finally out. So start off tomorrow, putting the new manifold in.
Tomorrow for sure.
Gloves in Australia. Thank you. Oh, that's it. I just gotta bolt it down on my turbo and then push it in, and then that's it. Are you kidding? Surely not. That was not that quick. Oh my god, it looks so good, but get my gloves out the way. Dude, that's mental. So it's sitting on the top one at the moment, and then yeah, we'll just have to be pushed. We'll just have to be pushed forward at the same time. So that's sick. I think I'm going to put the 2 inside bolts on the inside of here first, because apparently they're the hardest to do. And just put them in, even if they're loose, that's fine. I'll just put them probably hand tight. Same with the ones, oh, not even hand tight, I'll just thread them in so they're in, and then push this back and start to get some of the nuts on, and then we'll work our way from the inside and go like the middle bottom one, the 2 outsides, and then that way, and work our way all the way to the outside. So we'll do that. But yeah, well, I didn't think, I still have the downpipe, it's not going to focus, I still have the downpipe down there loose, so maybe there's a bit of play in it, which is good. I'm thankful for that. And yeah, we'll just get this cranking. But wow, that looks insane, that looks so sick. So yeah, all right, crack this. Oh, and this is how I had the bolts set up and nuts. So there you go, obviously left to right, I put them, the 4 on the top, 5 on the bottom, and then that's like the 2 nuts for those studs and the 2 bolts. So pretty standard. So let's get to doing that. It looks so good. Bit of a pointer, the 2 bolts on the turbo one, on the turbo side, sorry, be put in with it up, because there's such a short, you can see there, see how you can't fit a socket on top of the nut, on the bolt, sorry, just because it's so close to the tubing, so you have to use a spanner. Yeah, I can only get it as tight as I can. Obviously when I upgrade the turbo, the whole manifold dump, everything will come out and it'll all be tight. And then wait for this intercooler piping, which Nick's dropping off now. So if all goes well and I don't need any couplers or anything, I can put this in, and then yeah, we can start it, and then that's it. It's all sweet. Not like the car's going to change, but it definitely looks a whole lot better. Alright, so as you would have just seen, I picked up the Neon Industries bypass valve, which actually came with a trumpet and hoses and clamps, which I didn't even know. I literally just thought it was the bypass valve by itself. It feels really good quality. It's metal, which is definitely a good start. And you can change your spring from soft to hard. It's probably not going to focus. But yeah, we're going to install that, because I haven't been able to obviously start the car, because I would have showed you guys in this video with the new manifold. Not that it's going to change anything, but I haven't been able to drive the car. So now we can just run this for now. So I'm going to have to get the stock piping, this one here, onto the new bypass valve, because yeah, the plastic one, the nib, so yeah, that vacuum line snapped off, and I didn't want to have to epoxy it and whatever else. So I was like, you know what, I'll just get a new one for now. So we're going to need that pipe onto that, and bada bing bada boom, we probably can use the new clamps as well. So we'll get to doing that. The finished product, manifold, looks absolutely insane. That should be all good now. We should be able to start it, and then see if we can maybe hear some leaks from this manifold, which I hope we can't, but we'll see. Then we can maybe nick it up. I think it's got a heat cycle first anyway. Usually when you tighten bolts, correct me if I'm wrong, I don't know. So yeah, either way, we'll check all that. Everything's all buttoned up now, so let's start it and see how it is.